Hi children, in today's class we will discuss about the first topic in this chapter, that is objects around us. Around us there will be so many objects, how they are going to be differentiated, how they are going to be classified, we will discuss one by one. See now, objects around us which are of round shape or spherical shape we say. Many objects around us have round shape or spherical shape. Examples include a rubber ball, football and a glass marble. These are all spherical in shape, and there will be some objects, they may not be completely spherical, they will be almost spherical, such as apples, oranges, okay, they will be somewhat near to the spherical shape. And these objects are easily rolled, they can be easily rolled because of their curved surface. Okay, if the surface is curved, they will be roll on the floor. If the curved surface is not curved, they will not roll. Okay, so this is the thing. And the next concept is objects made of plastic. In the first classification, we have classified in terms of sphericalness, and now we will try to classify in case of plastic behavior. Objects can also be grouped by the materials they are made from. Few objects material made of iron, steel, rubber, plastic, like that we can differentiate them. Maybe many everyday objects are made of plastic. Why we are using plastic in our home of different objects, okay, are made up of plastic only. Examples including the buckets, lunchbox, toys, water containers and pipes, these are all made of plastic because they are widely used because of lightweight. The weight of the plastic is very light, durable, they can be withstand for longer time, and waterproof. They will not affect with water, they will not react with water, and they won't spoil. If it is iron, if you use directly iron, it will react with water and form iron oxide, that is called rust, but the plastic won't react with them, so that it will be durable. That is why we are using. And there is one more classification here, objects made from different materials. For example, all objects around are made of one or more materials. Some common materials are, the objects may be made of glass, metal, plastic, wood, cotton, paper and soil. Different materials give the objects different properties such as hardness, softness, transparency, brittle, okay, opaque. Likewise, we are going to get different properties of an object if you prepare that, if you made an object with different materials or different kinds. Let us go for one of the activity. So in order to understand regarding the objects, collect and grouping the objects. See here, let us collect as many objects as possible from home, classroom or outside the school. Then sort these objects based on the materials they have made of. I mean grouping those objects, sorting means. Example, include these materials include chalk, pencil, notebook, eraser, duster, matchbox, hammer, nail, stone, bat and soap. Likewise, we are going to get different things. All things are objects we cannot bring, such as wall, tree, door, tractor and road. Also think of objects we cannot bring, okay, we cannot bring to the school or whatsoever because they will be heavy and they cannot be brought. We will then separate the objects based on the materials they are made of, such as different kinds. See here are the few objects and they made of different materials. Chalk, it is nothing but a material which is made up of chalk, okay, chalk piece is made of chalk. Pencil, it is prepared by wood and graphite. The thing we are going to write which is of black in color, black or almost dark color, so that will be made of graphite, which is a carbon compound. We will study one by one. Matchbox, which is made of cardboard and wood. Hammer is made of metal and wood. and soap is made of, soap box, not soap box is made up of plastic. Okay, stone is made up of rock. Likewise, different materials are made up of different things. Next thing, identify the common materials and objects here. See, list of common materials that are known to us, right? We will see the material and objects mainly made of glass. The glass material, generally the objects made are glass cup, okay, light bulb which is made up of, and even tumbler, glass tumbler is also made up of glass. Metal, pawn, knife and keys, they are made up of metals. Table, chair and books, they are made up of wood. Cloths, towels, sofa toys, they are made up of cotton. Bottle, lunchbox and toys made of plastic. Notebook and newspaper made of paper or wood, it is made up of. Eraser, ball and tire made of rubber. Wallet, shoes and belt, they are made up of leather. And the properties of material, till now we have classified the materials into different groups. Now we go for properties of material. We choose the material to make the objects based on their properties and how they will be used. Properties of the materials include the appearance of the object, hardness of the object, transparency of the object, solubility, flotation and more, much more. See, appearance. First we go for appearance. Materials usually look different from iron, right? So iron appears different from that of copper and aluminum. Copper seems to be different, iron seems to be different, aluminum seems to be different and plastic seems to be different. There are many small similar materials, and one more thing, there will be similarities between those. Though they are different, there will be few similarities like iron, copper, aluminum, which are not similar compared to wood. Wood is not a conductor of heat and electricity, and these three are conductors of heat and electricity. So those, they can be, though they are seems to be different, they can be grouped into one with another property, like that. And one more thing, observing the properties of material, lustrous and hardness. See here, luster. Collect some pieces of material like iron, copper, aluminum, chalk, wood, paper. Observe freshly cut and scratched surface of these materials. Separate them. Few materials are shiny. Lustrous is nothing but shining. Okay, generally the metal seems to be shiner, but wood, paper, rubber, they are not shiner. So they will be called as non-lustrous. And non-shiny materials like wood, stone and etc. Rubber, etc. So likewise we can differentiate. Okay, so thank you children. We will meet in the next class. I think you have understood the concept. Okay, don't forget to share, subscribe, and if you love the class, okay, you are going to learn much concept in the serial manner. Okay, I have made playlists of all the chapters. You try to learn in serial manner so that you can understand the things. Bye children.